second free throw is good.
Here's Thompson, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Out left to the wing.
Oh, say does that
Yes, yes, y'all. You don't stop. Yes, y'all.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here in the NBA. No better insider than Shams Charania. Hey Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's P. Roundley, covered by Lee. Pass to P. To the paint, 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Lee outside. Off target with his 3. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's P. Out to the right wing. Here's Chen, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for your home team, Chen. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Pass to P. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And Shams, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Here's Chen. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And the shot goes in. He has 6.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Takes a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Brownlee. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Ripped away. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Hinton. His last outing, he had 18 points. This is his first free throw of the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have the players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Second part of November here. A quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. And you take a look at this home team. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they've shown their capabilities, but it's been in flashes. If they want to move up this list, it may take greater focus, greater commitment.
Can't cash in from close range. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there, but this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
To the middle. Takes it off the glass. He's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's the triple. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a 3rd hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with it?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we signed up for. This is what we love, to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Inside. And a wide open look for Lee. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now here's Thompson. Last game he had 13. Five to shoot. To the right side. For 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Down low, here's Lee, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Lee's got his second bucket.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Skinny gets the bucket.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Lynn. And here is Lee. Lou passes to Lee. Cranes the three-pointer. Lee's got 7.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Thompson against Lee. Deflects the pass. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's the monster. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. They're up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
They've got Lou, and it's Lynn in at the point. Plenty of space. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the field.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Hinton, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Away team foul. Number 12. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we play through the first minute here in the second. Thing has been sensational. 75% for the game. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Lou passes to Hinton. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the inside. Lays it up off the glass. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job. And those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot in flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. So they take the lead. He's got 12.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
All right, Johns, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA?
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long run.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
To the left wing. Three-pointer. Hitting with the rebound. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Off with the layup. Gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Right wing. Here's P. Covered by Lee. P no good. shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Lee, that one goes in. Lee's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. They need this. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, second team foul.
The first one falls.
For the away team. Number 10, taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Away team foul. Number 4, first personal foul, second team foul.
Oh, that's blocked. Over to the wing. "11 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark. He's got 10. Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And here's the fast break. Goes up. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Really well. 54% from the floor. And there's the drive. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. And there it is for him.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to the prodigy. Jacks up a 3. Hitting with the rebound. Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Second chance effort. Takes the 3. Ramos can't hit. 41% from the field here in the second. Inside. Off target at the rim. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
He gets that one.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. P passes to Ramos. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ramos has got his first bucket in this one.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's who. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. And measuring up the shot.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know it. A poet.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. We're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
He passes to Ramos. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ramos has got his second bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
There's Lee with the 3. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Brownlee, covered by Lee. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to P. And the layup is good. P's got his first basket of the night.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Chen. A 3-pointer off the mark. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. P with the bucket. P's got his second basket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Count that one. He's got 12.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Chen. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And they continue to control the glass.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Ramos. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Hinton, no good. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And he drives in. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Away team foul. Number 4. Second personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team. Number 31.
The visitors on defense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Misfires on the corner 3.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
To the wing right side. Here's the prodigy, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third.
Away team foul. Number 4. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here's the home team. 8-point game.
And in the first half, they had some success from beyond the arc, but that hasn't been the case since halftime. That shot has dried up.
Pass to P. And he jams it with authority.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Away team foul. Number 10. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Hinton. A 3.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
In 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Here's the prodigy. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Pass to P. Here's the prodigy. Puts up a 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Screen by Lee. Here's Lou. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pocket 6. Lee passes to Chen. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. 20 points for him.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he equaled his total from before the break.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
The section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the lamest.
It up here. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Doing fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. 1:10 left to play in the third. Skinny, good on the three-point shot. Skinny's got 9 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Clearly a foul.
Team foul. At the line for your home team, Hinton. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
The monster with the rebound.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
20 seconds left to play in the third. It doesn't go for him.
Away team ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. "11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fires from deep. That one, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 12. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Pass to Ramos. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Thompson. Misses the jumper. Chen. He's covered by Thompson. That's tipped. Brownlee. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Lou. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And he slams it one-handed.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Unloads from 9. It's deflected. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to P. Here's Ramos. Fires the 3. A shot, no good. The steal. Now Thompson. That one goes. Count it. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And so here's the home team. They trail by 16.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
From the arc. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. Pass to Lou. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Ramos the pass to Pete. Misses the layup.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
On the left block. The putback. Rebound by Ramos. Ramos has got his 4th rebound in this one. 3-pointer. Fires the 3. The shot, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Trying to end the drought. No good, shot missing.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Hey, who's watching though?
Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow. And a big-time jam right there.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Substitution on the court.
And so here's the home team. Down low. Here's Lee outside. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Here's Skinny, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this year's draft class considered to be one of the weaker classes in recent years.
I don't believe in a such thing as a weak draft class. There is always going to be a player or multiple players that stand out. Understand, even if you're drafting 60 players, if 5 of them turn out to be legitimate players, that's a good draft class.
And he sinks the second. Here's Ramos. Here is Skinny. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now let's present our new balanced player of the game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Lee outside. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
2 minutes remaining.
And that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And it's blocked. They recover it. Basket good. Gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. This one for 3. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
1:16 left to play in the final quarter. Here is Skinny. Pass to Ramos. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
.43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Skinny. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Team foul. At the line for the away team, number 10, 2 shots.
That free throw missing. That's off as well, so he misses both. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a re-jump.
And here they come.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. Now it's time for our player of the game.